T.S. Turner was a city-smart kid fighting his way off the street until he was framed for a crime he didn't commit. Amy Taylor was a young crusading lawyer. She mounted an appeal to put Turner back on the street, this time in a suit and tie, working as a private detective. Together, they are T and T.
I put my faith in him. He's taking a stand for you. In the eye of the law, he's our champion. And when the sirens call, you know there's no stopping them, no stopping them. TNT.
To show our appreciation for everything that you and Amy have done for Kim and me, I would like to perform the tea ceremony.
Do you have any milk?
T.S., take your shoes off.
Amy.
It's okay, Mr. Turner. Tradition can accommodate your comfort.
I appreciate that, Miss Shimada.
The chashaku is the perfect size and shape for transferring the tea to the bowl. Each motion and article in this ceremony is carefully prescribed by tradition. The chaseng, whisk, beats the mixture of powdered tea and hot water.
Is this the same ceremony you used to perform for us at school, Nico?
Traditionally, the tea ceremony should take all day. I've always performed the shortened version. This bowl, or chawang, has been handed down from generation to generation, especially for the Chanoyu ceremony. The traditional motions I use to wipe the bowl with the chakin, or tea cloth, are centuries old as well.
Please, let me handle this.
Your partner spoils that child rotten.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay.
Gotta hand it to you, Turner. When it comes to bodyguards, you're tops. Some nut in a Halloween costume breaks in here and makes off into the darkened landscape with the one thing you were paid to keep an eye on.
In other words, you're telling me you guys came up empty-handed?
Oh, on top of that, I get some cockamamie story about ritual killings. Come on, give me a break, will you? Whatever they're paying you for this is 5 times what you're worth. Morning, Mrs. Shimada. Miss Taylor?
Detective?
We checked out that name you gave us last night, Mr. Akuda, Kimmy's granduncle. He seems clean.
Detective, I don't think you understand what that sword means to this family.
He said he wasn't part of the family anymore.
Ikuta's father left the family in disgrace.
Yeah, decades ago. Well, we'll keep an eye on this, Akuda, don't you worry. Now, I want to start checking out local fences, Mrs. Shimada. How much is this sword worth?
As I tried to explain last night, Detective, its traditional value to someone like Ikuta is immeasurable.
Yeah, I got all that, but how much is it worth, Mrs. Shimada?
Worth enough to Kim's family to send us here to recover it from the American servicemen who took it during World War II.
Yeah, that's a very nice story, Mrs. Shimada, but I'm trying to establish a motive for the break-in.
Detective, the intruder was ninja. To possess the sword, he must kill its current owner, Kimi.
Kim, I know you leave for Japan in the morning, but I think it would be best if you stayed in Mrs. Shimada's room tonight.
But Turner's here.
That's right, little sister. But I think the change of scenery would be nice.
fingerprint boys will want to take a look at this window.
He was wearing gloves, Detective.
I read your statement, Turner. It was very descriptive. I assume everything else is just as it was last night?
I'm aware of the procedures, Detective.
Hey, that's a very pretty doll. Where'd you get it?
Toy store.
Don't you worry, little girl. Everything's gonna be just fine from now on.
I'm not worried. As long as Mr. Turner is around.
Well, you know, sometimes Mr. Turner needs a little help.
Come on, Kimmy.
We got work to do, Turner. Beat it.
Sure, Detective. Don't let me get in your way.
Excuse my persistence, Mr. Turner, but I don't think the detective fully understands what the sword means to a man like Ikuta.
Mrs. Shimada, what the detective don't understand can fill the library.
The ninjas believe that to possess the power that the katana is believed to have, they must first kill its previous owner.
Ikuta is a ninja?
Since 1288, the katana has been passed from father to son in the Takamura family. Ikuta's father was the next one in line for that honor. He forsook his samurai heritage to study the ninja discipline and was forced to leave Japan in disgrace.
I get the point. Amy, could you call Dick and tell him to come over here for backup for me? I got a few errands to run.
Sure.
Can I help you?
Yes. Is this the place you learn to become a ninja?
Ninja means magic man. He develops power through himself and his weapons. Ninjutsu is more than physical. He's spiritual. I've been working diligently for 10 years. Are you ready for that type of discipline?
Sure. If I can get an outfit like that.
This bogu bears the mon of my master Ikuta. I've earned the right to wear it through my devotion to him and his ideals.
I'm ready.
You think so, do you?
Yeah. So where's this dude at anyway?
I am Ikuta, the servant of my students.
I'm T.S. Turner. I would like to become one of your students.
You are prepared to make the necessary commitment?
Yes, sir. I got what it takes.
Very well. Hit me.
Sir, I can't hit a little man like you.
The first rule of discipline is obedience. Hit me as hard as you can. Perhaps you are not as ready as you believed you were.
So I guess you didn't get much of a chance to look around, huh?
Got a good look at the ceiling. Ooh, that feels so good, Mrs. Shimada.
Be okay, Mr. Turner?
Kim, where you get this piece of cloth from?
It was in my old bedroom.
Thanks, Mrs. Shimada.
Tea time. Thank you.
Dick will drink mine.
T.S., where are you going?
I'm gonna see a man about a kimono.
Excuse us a moment. I want to talk to you more about this. You want to tell me what's going on?
I'm not sure yet, Amy.
I've heard that before. Look, T.S., Nico's not just a client. She's a friend of mine. Tell me what you got.
This design is a crest or something.
Japanese designed label?
Yeah, but first I saw it at Akuta's place.
I'll take that.
Hey, what you doing?
It's evidence, T.S. The police will want to see it.
You gonna turn over to Hargrove?
We don't have a choice. Withholding evidence is a criminal offense.
In my book, so is giving it to Hargrove. So excuse me, but I gotta go do his job for him. Amy, look here, I found the jacket that dude was wearing at Akuda's. Call Detective Hargrove and get a search warrant. And meet me down here as fast as you can. I'll be waiting outside, just in case anybody else get an idea about withholding evidence. Yeah, okay, talk to you later.
You had this all the time.
Nonsense. Your men obviously overlooked it when they searched the room.
If I find out you've been holding this, I'll make sure...
The point is, Detective, that your entire force has been unable to find out what T.S. has discovered in less than 12 hours.
Okay, so where is Sherlock? I thought he was supposed to meet us here.
Look.
Police.
Perhaps if you would tell me what you're looking for, I could help you.
We're looking for evidence based on a tip from Mr. Turner here.
I resent this interruption, Detective. I have nothing to hide.
Look, just give me a few minutes here, Mr. Akuda. Nothing. Where's the rest of your wardrobe?
This is everything I own. I assume you have not found what you came here for.
So now it's your turn. What about those break and enter charges?
I will consider it.
It's bad enough you mess up your own business, Turner. When you start messing up mine, I get real mad.
I'm telling you, Detective, that kimono was here. He did something with it.
Oh, don't take it too hard, Turner. We all make mistakes. Just that you make more than most people I know.
I saw it.
Oh, yeah, sure. In your imagination.
That's enough, Hargrove. Come on, let's go.
I'd appreciate it if you'd make a decision on those charges against Turner. Kim and her guardian leave tomorrow. I need those depositions.
Detective Hargrove want to see me. It shouldn't take long. Then we can go to the zoo. Okay, Kimmy?
No problem, Mr. Turner. I brought something for us to play with.
Yeah, it's electronic boxing.
Good. Don't beat him up too bad.
I won't.
I hope you're a good loser, Kimmy.
I'm a great winner.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
Well, this is a pleasure, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it all day myself.
Please, be seated. You're making this too easy for him. Forced entry, break and enter, trespassing, and then you got the guts to call it in yourself. You're doing wonders with my arrest quota.
Is the Cooter pressing charges?
Tell me something, wise guy. When did you find that piece of cloth your partner finally turned over to us?
What cloth?
I'd be happy to add failure to cooperate.
I didn't find it, Detective. The little girl did.
Oh, come on, Turner. You can come clean with me. Forensic went through that room with a fine-tooth comb.
Maybe you should buy him a brush.
Look, you and your partner have interfered in an ongoing investigation. My investigation. Now, I want to know where and when you found that cloth.
You want to bust us for withholding evidence just to save your own tail because you got nothing to go on.
Don't kid yourself, buddy boy. In your case, I got plenty to go on.
Yeah, sure, as long as Carter decides to press charges. This complaint's not signed.
A formality.
Well, you know where I can be reached when you clear up your formality, Detective.
You still haven't given me a straight answer on that cloth.
Talk to my lawyer.
Yakuta said he wanted to talk to you.
Good. You tell him I'll stop by after I take Kimmy home from the zoo.
Hey, what do I look like? An answering service?
Well, I hope you're better at that than you are at being a cop, Detective.
This way, Chad.
Oh, really? You only have one point.
You ready, Kimmy? You coming, Decker? Or are you gonna stay here and join the force? So how'd you do, man?
According to this thing, Kimmy and I should exchange weight divisions.
Mr. Cooter, I don't want you to think just because you dropped the charges that you're off the hook with me.
Come in, Mr. Turner. You have taken considerable risk to gather evidence against me. But you must realize only someone outside the Takamura family would have to kill to fulfill the belief of the katana.
Well, what about someone who's been thrown out by their family? Someone who's been disgraced and dishonored by them? Taking another name. What about a man like that?
The strength of tradition can destroy as well as build, Mr. Turner.
Sounds like a lot of double talk to me.
My father left Japan in disgrace. He was interned and for many years after the war victimized by his adopted country.
Still didn't answer my question.
I bear the shame of my father's disgrace at the loss of his family. Tradition has conspired to deliver yet another way to make me suffer for what my father did decades ago. Please excuse me.
To die. Not if I can help it. I should have known better than to believe a sucker story like that.
You don't understand.
I understand all right.
You all right, Mr. Turner?
Of course I am.
You must value this sword as you value your life. It is the symbol of the Takamura family.
That is why I'm leaving it with you.
You don't understand. You are the rightful heir.
But you are my uncle. I should stay with you till I am old enough to know its value.
It is a great honor you bestow on me.
You are part of the family. I guess it's time to rock and roll.
Well, you heard the lady.
That's a classy sword.
And the classy little girl.